So quickly, as we move forward this morning, I want to take you on a ride to what I call the three dimensions of the bones that we are talking about in the scripture that we were reading a few minutes ago. The Bible told us in verse 1, it said, the hand of the Lord was upon me, and it carried me in the spirit of the Lord to a place full of bones. Now I need you to understand that the bones Ezekiel were talking about, they practically have three dimensions that I want you to look into this morning. Number one, the position of the bone. What was the position of the bone? Now, many times when we look at situation, we want to know where are we? Now, have you got to a point before they said, for you to know where you are going to, you need to know where you are. For you to know how to get to where you're going, you need to be conversant with the position you are. Because the position will determine how fast or how much you want to make plans for where you're going to. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing I want us to consider in this scripture is the position of the bone. The Bible told us that the bones were in an open valley. They were not just bones, but they were in an open valley. Now, I need you to understand that in those days, when a man died and he wanted to be shamed, take note of this. This was not just dead men. These were men who were dead and also they were shamed. Now, for you to prove that you put shame on them, you throw them to an open valley. Take note of that. Now, the Israel, what they do, if a man died, naturally they bury the man. But when they want to shame the dead, when they want to make it look as if this person didn't just died, he died shamefully. And even in death, there is still shame. He didn't just die, but in death, he still surrendered with shame. The Bible says that we throw them into an open valley. Sir, an open valley speaks of a situation that, most of the time, just like you are seated here this morning, there are situations that you carry but nobody can see. Am I talking now? Now, it's important that you understand that you can be going through certain things in life and nobody take notes of them. And you are able to manage yourself through them. You cover so much pain with clothes. You cover so much pain with what you wear. But this situation speak of a situation in an open valley. It was a valley, man, and it was an open valley. So everybody knew what that situation were. Everybody knew that they were not just in situation, but they were shamed. That people can look at them and spit on them. I need to understand that the open valley represents a situation, represent a position in our life where we are not just in situation, we are not just in problem, but we are in a situation where everybody can perceive it, knows it, feel it. It's just like a woman who has been trusting God for a child. She can't hide it. People can walk up to her and say, when eventually will you give birth to a child? Now they look around her. There is nothing to show for 20 years of marriage. There is nothing to show for 25 years of marriage. This is an open valley, because an open valley is a revelation of the troubles that you are going through. It's not a situation you can hide. You try to sit on it, but somebody is aware that there is so much hanging on your head. Somebody is aware there is so much pain you carry. Your pains are not what you sit on. Your pain are not what you cover. Your pains are seen by all. Your enemies are like sees your pain. Your enemies sees your pain. Your friend sees your pain. It got to a position in your life you just can't tell where you are going from here. When will God finally put an end to my shame? When a problem becomes a shame, it is called an open valley. I repeat again, when a problem becomes a shame, it is called an open valley. The first situation you must consider, they were in an open valley. They were in an open valley. every man knows. They know how they sleep. They know how they wake up. They are laughed at every moment. They are looked at and told, where is your God? You have prayed and you have fasted. Show us the proof of your service. But I came this morning under the revelation of grace with a mandate of the Spirit. There is a God that put an end to shame. That God will be your God. Amen. In 2023, I don't know who I am praying for, but my God that ends shame shall be your God. Amen. Shall be your God. Amen. Shall be your God.